Hello and welcome back to the Second Chance to Live channel here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. Thank you. In today's video presentation, I'm going to be sharing the third part of the article series that I began a little over a week ago. I would encourage you to watch parts 1 and part 2 of this video presentation series, as part 1 and 2 precede part 3, as part 3 builds upon part 1 and 2. To read the article, I'll put my glasses back on and bring up the article. As you listen to the article being read and questions come to mind, please send those questions to me. All questions are good questions. In the event that you'd like to leave a comment, I would love to hear from you also. You may do so through the comment section here on YouTube or through my contact information page on Second Chance to Live at secondchancetolive.org. Here's the article. Second Chance to Live, Lessons I Learned Through My Journey, Finding Hope, Part 3. In Part 3 of this article series, I want to begin to share with you the awarenesses that I spoke about in Part 2 of the article series. During the course of the past 80 months, I have written a series of articles in which I shared how I came to a place of acceptance on many fronts. Because I share in detail how I arrived at my awareness or awarenesses, I will subsequently repost the articles in which I share what I discovered through my process. As you read these articles, I believe that you will be able to identify with me. May you be encouraged, motivated, and empowered, my friend, as I was as I learned this information. What is keeping you stuck is the article that I wrote back in March of 2007 that I'm about to share with you. In many families where ongoing conflict persists, a heightened tolerance for emotional pain ensues. Denial rather than resolution becomes the goal. Repression, shame, and blame then become the tools that are used to perpetuate the need to deny what exists. The pain, the conflict, or the secret that the family system does not want to acknowledge or deal with. Over time, all members of the family unknowingly assume different roles in an attempt to mask the pain, conflict, or secret. Unknowingly, each family member, through the role that they are given or assume, absorb the unresolved pain, conflict, or secret. Denial then acts as a buffer that keeps the family system intact. Denial perpetuates the drama that contains the conflict. Each member within the family system unconsciously denies their authentic self to avoid conflict, and thus just go along to get along, or an attempt to do that. Maintaining the role becomes more important than becoming a separate and autonomous individual. The role becomes the person's identity, and the drama becomes the vehicle to feel alive. For many years, I stayed in my role as a scapegoat because I believed that I was responsible for people, places, and things. By focusing on the drama, my ability to individuate atrophied. My time and energy were devoted to managing the conflict and the pain within the family. Rather than focusing on solutions, I was duped into believing that the drama would somehow save me. It was only after I experienced an emotional bottom that I became willing to look for solutions. Through this process, I came to understand that the role that I had been living did not represent God's will for me. The answers to my questions came from my willingness to be honest with myself. Through my recovery process, I discovered why I felt comfortable in the role that sought to justify. Through my recovery process, I discovered why I felt comfortable in the role that I sought to justify on a daily basis. Over time, I was able to identify behaviors that shackled me to that role. With my awareness, I was able to stop saying I'm sorry for everything under the sun. With my change in behavior, I slowly was able to make decisions or make the decision to allow people the freedom to take responsibility for their own restlessness, irritability, and discontent. I also decided to give people the dignity to be responsible for how they chose to react to things that were and are out of my control. In the process, I found myself breaking free from the yoke that once controlled my world. In the process, I discovered that I no longer needed to identify myself with the role that I unknowingly sought to justify and identify with for many years. In the process, I discovered that I could break free from the denial system that kept me in a role, in a family system role, in the attempt to contain unresolved conflict and pain. In the process, I discovered that by changing behavior, I was able to break free from the drama and family system role. I discovered that I could stop acting out the role and subsequent drama in each of my relationships beyond the nuclear family. I discovered that by breaking free from the role, the drama, and my denial, I was able to start living life on life's terms. I discovered that by breaking free from the role, the drama, and the denial, I was able to start trusting the process of loving God and myself. I discovered that by breaking free from the role, the drama, and the denial, I found hope. Today's thought. In the event that I find myself slipping back into the role, drama, or denial, I now realize that I can make changes. In the event that I find myself buying back into the illusion that I can control the drama, I can choose to remember that I can get off of the merry-go-round called denial at any time. Through my awareness, I realize that I no longer have to fight the drama. Instead, I can step back from and detach myself from the drama. By detaching myself from the drama, I am able to use the energy that I once sought to maintain the denial, the drama, and my role to justify because I didn't believe that I deserved to be treated kindly. I believed that I was the mistake. And by addressing the drama and the denial, I was able to break free and realize that God created me to be a special and unique individual, to use my gifts, talents, and abilities in ways that would work for me. So by addressing the denial, the drama, and the role, I was able to use the energy that I sought to maintain the role in ways to empower both myself and other people through my gifts, talents, and abilities in ways that work for me. Note, for more information on family system roles, please read Virginia Satir's book, Conjoint, CONJOINT, Family Therapy, which is a book. I strongly encourage you to do that. It's helped me out. I will say so long for now. Have a great day, and God bless both you and your family. Have a great day. And before I go, let me remind you, as I need to remember, please do not give up on yourself, a loving God, or your process, because more will be revealed in time. The pieces of the puzzle will come together in the correct order and at the right time. I'll say so long for now. Have a great day. Bye now.